The #1 cable network, 11 straight years. #1 entertainment brand for kids. #1 in licensed product sales.
What you are watching right now is a promotional Nickelodeon video that aired 10 years ago. It's saying that Nickelodeon has been #1 and it has all these #1 elements to it. But is this still true 10 years later? Well, in terms of ratings, the answer is 100% yes. Now, Nick and Cartoon Network have always been the main cartoon channel enemies. This might just be me, but when I was growing up with these two channels, I always had to decide like which one to watch, which one is better. And of course you still have Disney and Disney XD, but I feel like those are third-party competitors. Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network are the two big ones. Now, thanks to the rise and fall of Nickelodeon for notifying me of this. He has a Facebook and a YouTube channel, so you should check him out. I put his links in the description below. Right now, Nick is #1 because of the ratings, and the source of these ratings I'm going to be talking about is from Showbuzz Daily. So throughout the past week or so, there's been a bunch of new episodes for each network. Like you have new episodes of SpongeBob, new episodes of Teen Titans Go, and the list goes on. There are a bunch of different new episodes. But in almost every single situation here, the Nickelodeon shows have beaten the Cartoon Network shows in terms of ratings.
Oh, well done, dear. Oh, heavens. Nick. Smashing.
And when you're talking about networks and success, the only thing that really matters is the ratings. I know each network has different types of shows, but if you really want to talk about success, you gotta see if the show actually has a bunch of viewers watching. One interesting thing is that Teen Titans Go is getting less than 1 million viewers now, and that's way worse than it has been for a while. Even though they've been replaying it, they only play like a new episode once and then do reruns of that. But during the premiere, during the very first airing of a certain Teen Titans Go episode, it got less than 1 million viewers, and that's really bad compared to some other shows. The Powerpuff Girls reboot has also been getting some record low ratings. Like on the Sunday premiere, it got 600,000 people, not even close to 1 million when you compare it to the other shows. And this show really should be doing better because I feel like this is one of those shows that Cartoon Network focused on before, but now they've just like given up on it. Like I barely see any promos involving it anymore. Now, Nickelodeon's The Loud House has been beating premieres of Clarence on Cartoon Network by about 1 million per day. And of course, these are only on the days where there's a new episode of The Loud House and a new episode of Clarence on the same day. Also, I think it's worth mentioning that the SpongeBob Saturday premieres are doing some of the best in new TV episodes of any show. Like if you look at the Showbuzz Daily page for Saturday, it's one of the most watched premieres all day, and you'd expect it because it's SpongeBob, one of the most popular cartoons of all time. Now you might be wondering, why is all this happening? Why is Nickelodeon beating Cartoon Network so much? Well, I think this is because of Cartoon Network's terrible schedule. I've gone over this in so many other videos. They usually air a bunch of Teen Titans Go, a bunch of Gumball, and then they have some other shows like Ben 10 and Powerpuff Girls 2016, and they have all this stuff, but they're barely playing any of it. If someone's channel surfing and they come across Cartoon Network, they'll see how many episodes of Teen Titans Go or Gumball are on, and then they may just leave the network and not come back, which is why they wouldn't tune into a premiere, because they're scared away by a show airing way too much. It's important to know that Cartoon Network does have some amazing shows like Adventure Time and Steven Universe, but the schedule basically ruins that, because when there are premieres of these shows, we just see a bunch of reruns of other shows and there's barely any promotion, which is why the premieres of good Cartoon Network shows barely get any ratings. So right now, Nick is consistently beating Cartoon Network. This could be a sign of things to come in the future if Cartoon Network doesn't change their ways. Cartoon Network is going to have to work on their promotion, they're going to have to change their schedule, and they're going to have to do a lot of things to even stand against Nick and compete with them. Now you might be wondering if I think Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network is better. My opinion is always changing based on the shows, and each network is bringing new stuff to the table. But for now, I do think Nick's schedule is way better, which leads to these higher ratings. Let me know in the comments which network you prefer, Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see